Alright, here we are. This is vanilla Minecraft. You can see that there's no texture maps, no resource packs. Oh, and it happened to rain. Wow, that's scary. And it is raining because it is sad that there is no shaders. So, let's go ahead and change that. Let's start off by changing the weather. Put it up. And let's get ourselves some shaders. Okay, the first thing we need to do is download OptiFine. OptiFine is a mod that enhances the visual performance of Minecraft. If you go to optifine.net, you can see a description of all the things that it enhances. If you go to downloads, you can see this is showing the latest version of OptiFine that's relatable to the latest build of Minecraft. If you want more, just show all versions. Okay, so to go ahead and download this, you can click the download and get an ad, which helps out the website. Otherwise, you can click mirror and avoid the ad. Click this OptiFine up here, allow. You want to keep the download, just kind of giving you a warning, and then right here we could see that you show in folder. Okay, so here it is, OptiFine. You can see it download, it's a jar file, it's a Java file, so you're going to need to download Java. Java is developed by Oracle, pretty trusted company. You click download here, you just go to the Java link, click Java download, agree and start download, and there you go. Once you have Java installed, you can go ahead and install OptiFine. By double clicking this. Okay, so I have OptiFine already installed, so I'm just going to open up the Minecraft launcher, and once you install it successfully, you'll notice that your latest release has an option for OptiFine. You can notice it has a warning exclamation point symbol up here, just letting you know that the installation has been modified. OptiFine is a mod, so a lot of the built-in safety features added in the newest builds of Minecraft may be jeopardized at this point. From my understanding, it's not that big of a deal in terms of the safety features you're losing out here. If you're used to playing with mods, then you're probably fine with this. Okay, let's go ahead and play, launch it. Okay, now that it's clear, we want to go to Options, go to Video Settings, and when you click Video Settings, you'll notice that OptiFine now kicked in, and you have just a lot more options to play with in terms of your video settings that will enhance your visual performance. The one you want to notice here is shaders. Shaders gives you the ability to basically add different shader packages, your rendering engine for Minecraft. As you notice, I already have 2 installed, and the question would be, how do you get these packages 1 installed, and where do you find these to install? I'll show that in a second. One thing I want to show you again is resource packs. Your resource packs will show you a selected resource pack is basically your texture maps applied to the game, and then the available texture maps that you could also install. I'll show you how to install them and where to download them from. So let's first find out where we can get them. So probably your safest bet is to go to CurseForge to find shaders and resource packs. Obviously there's some trusted sites you can go to, but the case of this tutorial, I want to talk about the BSL shader. It seems to be the most downloaded shader on CurseForge, so you can go ahead and download that. You can go ahead and click BSL shader. You can see a little preview and description of what it contains or any other information about this build. Similar to shaders are resource packs. You can also find these on CurseForge, and you can see there's Faithful times 32-bit. Another really good one is Patrick's. You can go ahead and download their 32 res pack on their Patreon. It's Patrick's, P-A-T-R-I-X. There's also a 128 version and a 256 version, but you're gonna have to pay $1 on their Patreon and follow them to get that unlocked. But I think it's very well worth it, in my opinion. Another one would be NAPP. I think it's a very good resource pack. Also, there's a free version and higher resolution version. Again, follow them on Patreon, and you can unlock that as well. So I already pre-downloaded BSL and a series of resource packs. You can see they are zip files. So let's come back to our options. Let's first start off with video settings, shaders. If you click shader folder, you get a pop-up window that shows you your resource packs that you currently have installed. Like I said, I have 2 installed on here already. As you can see, these are the 2 installed. Another option you can do is clicking this little button over here, and it's kind of nice. It shows you the name of various shaders you can install, their GPU requirements, also the link to download them from. You can see a lot of them have CourseForge as their link. Some of them have their websites. BSL is the one we downloaded. You can download from the website directly, or you can download it from CourseForge. So let's go ahead and try the first method by clicking Shaders folder. And what you want to do is you want to go back to your downloads and see I have BSL right here as a zip file. All I want to do is just drag the zip file over. Don't worry about unzipping, just leave it right there. And you notice right away that that BSL showed up pretty immediately. So I can go ahead and close this off. It's not very important anymore. Click BSL and click Done, Done, and Done. And you can notice that now there is a shader applied. Look at that shadow. Okay. So look at that. It's easy as that. That's our first shader. You can see that it's still kind of, it still feels vanilla-like, which is kind of nice. Not too realistic or anything, but it gives a nice contrast, nice shadows, some volumetric lighting coming through, and some haziness. So I like that. Another option would be adding resource packs, right? So what does resource packs do? They're texture maps, as I mentioned. So similar to shaders, you click this button right over here, and this will be your resource pack folder. Let us go to downloads. So on this downloads, you can see that I have resource packs, and within the resource pack folder I have quite a few. So let's just drag over this NAPP free file, and you could notice that the same thing happened as the shaders. You basically got the NAPP pop up. Okay, now that we have NAPP available, we want to go ahead and move it to the selected side, and the way you can do that is just clicking this arrow right here, and you can click it back if you don't want to select it anymore. Unselect it, and you can notice that there's this little arrow, right? And this arrow is a hierarchy of what's being basically being prioritized as the main resource pack. Not every resource pack covers every single block, so there might be some resource packs that cover some set of blocks and another that cover some others. If there's any overlap, the one at the very bottom in the hierarchy list will take precedent in replacing that texture map block. Alright, now we selected NAPP as a texture pack, and you'll notice that this panel changed quite a bit. I mean, you can see that there's screws on the corners, a little bit more shadows on the blocks. You can notice some of the dirt, the grass, the gold panels, and the stone changed. So it's quite different. But as mentioned before, it doesn't cover all blocks. You can notice that the little lava block over here, look at that. That didn't change. So apparently NAPP doesn't cover this block, so it's quite pixelated compared to the other ones. So let's go ahead and add another resource pack. Just click Open Pack Folder. Get that over here. We'll go to some of our other resource packs we pre-downloaded, and let's just move them on. Let's go ahead and do this. You can see they're being populated directly into the available slots. Now there is organization for the Patricks, and I could go over the Patricks in more detail maybe in another video, but basically for the Patrick resource pack, you want base to be the first thing. I'm actually going to remove the NAPP. Let's unselect it, and then we'll go ahead and add, I believe it's add-ons, bonus, items, and then I'm going to keep models turned off for now, and then let's just click done. And here we go. Look at that. Total different texture pack. This is a little bit more realistic. You can notice that not every single panel is the same. There's some variation between block to block. Like there's a little black spot here, another one a little bit shifted. That one up there doesn't really have any. This doesn't have any in the center. So it's quite nice. Like there's variation in your blocks. It's not just a repeated pattern. You can notice the lava block now did get impacted. So this resource pack has that texture map included. So quite nice. I mean, we can go ahead and look at the gold and the stone now. It's pretty nice. So this is still on the BSL shader. If we want something a bit more realistic, let's go ahead and go to our options, video settings, again shader, and we want to go to, let's say we want to use this PTGI. Okay, look at that. So PTGI shader is actually the preferred shader to use with the Patrick's resource pack. It's actually built for that. But you can notice that it's a lot more realistic now. There's a lot more shine and contrast. Alright, let's look at this shader at night. You can notice that you're getting some glow from the blocks, some nice glow from this light. You notice that the moon is quite Minecrafty, kind of nice if you like that. But let's go ahead and change it to another shader to see the differences between these shaders. Another pretty realistic one, Voyager. I really like it. I think the moon is quite nice. There you go, look at that moon. Look at that moon, it's super nice. I'm just a fan of this moon. Alright, but look at this glow. It's a very, very different feel now. Look at that. So, I mean, shaders do a huge impact on this game. It's quite nice. I mean, the fact that Minecraft is this, it's this diverse in the way that it can look is quite nice. The fact that you can add resource packs in combination with shaders is quite nice. So there you have it. This is Minecraft with shaders and resource packs. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more in depth about maybe adding the Patrick's resource pack or any of the other shaders, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time. Bye.